Hey guys, it's Lee. So this is the look that I'm going to be creating today. It's a very simple, quick, fast, and easy. It's very light, and it's very good for if you're very oily because I use a lot of powders. This is just how I do my makeup. It's not necessarily how you should because everybody has different combination skin. I am particularly very oily, and I had a lot of fun making this, and I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, first product that I'm going to be using is my cream. This one is an Ultra Repair cream. It is for intense hydration. It is for skin protectant, and it's just a really nice cream. I use a lot of it. I just only really need a little bit just to kind of help to hydrate the face because I got a lot of problematic skin right here in this region. So I'm going to go in with my Pro Concealer by LA Girl. Alright, so with my concealer, I kind of just... Some days, you know, it's a little bit of my lazy days, but I normally like to use it, put it on the back of my hand and then put it on my face with my beauty blender, but I don't know what that is, so I will be using a foundation brush today. And yes, I am using a Sailor Moon little compact mirror. This button doesn't work. I was really sad. And then I'm gonna go and put it on my chin just because I also want to kind of put more of a highlight. I put it a little bit on my forehead just to kind of highlight that area since I will be gonna highlight my face because my face is a little bit more uneven. So going in with, I don't know, this Be Stoked brush. I've had this like forever. I got this when I lived with my dad in my junior year, and it's still a really good brush. It's a foundation brush. Since I don't have my beauty blender, I will be going in with this just to kind of pull it out and kind of move it around. And then I like to kind of just pull it up from this area, and I also like to kind of just pat it, a little bit more of a patting motion, just to kind of get it all in there. And when doing the cheekbones, I kind of like to pull it into my eyelid just to kind of lighten that up, just so it won't have like an awkward contrast from my cheeks. Go in and kind of just pat just to make sure there's no streaks from the brush. And just blend a little bit. Like I said, I don't have my beauty blender, so if this seems a little gross, go ahead and just use your beauty blender, but like I said, I don't have mine right now. Okay, so I'm going to be setting my face with this banana setting powder. I got this at a thrift store when I was with my grandma recently. And it's just a normal yellow. It's a little bit on the darker side, so it is good for medium skin tones, but you can just use any face powder. Kind of just like to go through the whole face and just kind of set that. And then I will be just baking because like it's really hot, and like I said, I'm very oily, so I need to kind of put powder kind of everywhere because I want to try to keep my face as dry as possible. And then I'm gonna go in with my NYX Mineral Set It and Don't Fret It matte finishing powder. This one is a banana powder. This one is a little bit lighter, so you can see. I will be using this one to bake just to kind of brighten up this area, and I do have a little spongy, it's a little gross what I've been using instead of my beauty blender, but it's not that good, so I'm just going to be using to kind of put the powder so I can bake my face. Alright, I like to put that on the bridge of my nose, forehead, mainly around this cheek area, and then on my chin, because like I said, that's where I get the most oils, so I do kind of want to double set that. Alright, And then while that's setting, I'm going to be doing my eyebrows off camera. Everybody does their eyebrows different, and you probably won't like the way I do my eyebrows. So I'll be right back with my eyebrows all done. Alrighty, so my eyebrows are on. They're okay. I also didn't want to film my eyebrows because honestly, every day is a different day for eyebrows. Sometimes I want them straight. Sometimes I want them a little extra dark. You know. So anyways, I'm going to go in and sweep all off that powder. And also, by the way, this is an e.l.f. brush. This is the powder brush from e.l.f. Cosmetics. I'm just going to go ahead and wipe all that powder off. And this is going to be a very, very basic look today. It's not going to be anything special. It's just if you're on the go and you don't want something very high coverage and it's too hot to kind of wear foundation, because foundation ain't cheap. I also decided to kind of do something like this because when I went to the chiropractor last week, most of my foundation ended up coming off on that paper that they use on the chair anyways. So it's like, why am I gonna waste makeup when I can just use powder? But this one's pretty good. So I'm just gonna wipe all that off. I will be using this really gross old blush palette. Ignore the lipstick on the bottom because I've had this for forever. I kind of grabbed my blush brush, or this is the Flawless Face Brush by e.l.f. Cosmetics. I got this one like at Target, I think, or Walmart, probably Walmart. And I'm kind of just gonna dab in the middle. I'm gonna kind of tap in the middle of the palette just so I can get every color. Tap that off, and then I kind of just like to just go in on my cheeks. Kind of like to kind of give more of a natural blush, so kind of like to go a little bit higher to where it kind of hits underneath your eye, just slightly lower. And then I like to do on the apple of your cheeks and kind of bring that up to your your temples. And I like to pat it in, and then I like to do circular motions just to kind of blend it out. So because I really don't like it when I have like straight lines of bleach, so I like to kind of buff it into my face. I'm going to go in with a little bit of a brown shade just to kind of give my eyes a little bit more definition. I will be using this shade by the Jaclyn Hill palette. It is in the shade Teuki. I don't know. It's kind of like a yellowy brown shade, which I like. It's a little bit more closer to my skin tone, just to kind of give it more of like a little look. I like to put that in my crease, just kind of blend that out. You're gonna kind of sweep it through the crease and kind of just go in circular motions just to kind of buff it out a little bit. I do like to kind of flick it out just a little bit, just to kind of elongate my eyes. You don't have to do this step. I just kind of feel a little naked. I like to kind of just take a little bit underneath the eye because I hate it being naked. You can go very lightly, so with the light hand, just to kind of bring it all together. I'm actually going to go in with my Morphe M43 brush, my under eye, or I don't know what it's called right now. And then for the brush that I used for my crease was the Morphe M441, is the one that I use for my crease right here. I'm just gonna go back in and put a little bit more blush because girl loves her some blush. Just kind of like to put on the bridge of my nose. It's a little heavy. And if you feel like you accidentally get a little bit too much blush on, you can always go back in with your face powder brush and kind of just sweep some of that away just to kind of lighten it up. But some blush. I also like to go up to my hairline on the top of my forehead and kind of just put some there. Kind of go overboard, but I love that pinky look. And I wasn't going to do this today, but since I felt a little incomplete, I'll be using the Filter Highlighting Powder by, again, Collab in the color, I think, Uncensored. It's kind of like a champagne-y highlight. I will be taking my flat brush by the Morphe, my M433, and I'll be kind of cleaning it off since I ain't rich and I don't have that many brushes. I like this one when I use my highlight because it kind of has like more of a flat surface and you can just kind of blend it out a little bit better, because I feel like when I use like those fans, it doesn't really do the job. But as you can see, I use this a lot. But I'm gonna go in, just take a little bit, tap a little bit of excess off because you don't want too much unless you like that kind of stuff. But I'm gonna go in kind of in this section right here, just to kind of get a little something. Right, before I do my eyes, well, my mascara, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of chapstick because it's all crusty, and just kind of prepare my lips. This one's so good. It is the Pucker Ups Dragon Fruit. It tastes good too because I hate waxy things, and it smells so good. Anyways, I'm gonna put that on my lips, and then I'm gonna go ahead and curl my eyelashes. And then I'm gonna be using two different mascaras. I got this Tarte Lights Camera Lashes as a sample when I bought my foundation, Fenty Beauty. This one's pretty, I like it for my top lashes, but I'm also not really good at my lashes. I've only been doing my makeup for like, what, 2-3 years? So I'm not that good yet. I've never done my bottom lashes until recently. So I'm going to use this one kind of more so for the top lashes. And as you can see, it's kind of more of like the regular spoolie, which I really like these ones for my lashes because they're not short, but they're not long either. So they're kind of more of a medium, and they're kind of pretty thin. So when I don't have any mascara on, I kind of look bare-eyed, and that's what makes me look like a potato. But I'm going to put that on my top lashes, and then for my bottom lashes, since I don't really like that kind of spoolie for my very sparse bottom lashes, I will be using this one by Collab. It's just Love Your Curves Extreme Curl and Sculpting Mascara. This one is the Collab one. I need to get a new one. I know it's gross, but if you can see the spoolie, it kind of has, it curves, which makes putting it on my bottom lashes a lot easier for me personally. I need a new one. Alright, and I'll go ahead and do that off camera, and I'll be right back. Alright, so I put on a little mascara, and I'm going to do my lips now. I'm going to be using a lip liner, since if you can see here, maybe not so much in the camera, but I do have a lot of dark lines lining around my lips, and I also have a darker upper lip. So I will be lining them just to kind of give more of an even coloring, because I personally don't like my lips with lip gloss without any liner, because my lips are so many different colors. But I will be going in with the Collab pencil in, what is this one? Burnt Up. But it's a really pretty nude color. I like this one especially because, as you can see, it's pretty dark nude, more of like a mauve, which is really good for medium to dark complexions. I mean, it would look absolutely beautiful on pale skin, but if you want something more of like a nude or like a natural lip for my skin tone or darker, I would definitely recommend using something like this. And I do like to overline my bottom lip because I have a ginormous top lip, which I take pride in, because sometimes I take pride in, because it reminds me of Kim Possible, where she had that really big dark top lip. Alright, so after my lips are done being lined, I'll go in with the glosses. It's Femme Couture. I also got this one from my work. This one is in the shade Mauve Nude. Like I said, it's very pretty for people of my complexion. It's kind of a really pretty sticky gloss. I love that so much. Just gonna go ahead and apply that to my lips to kind of like a dab it. Alright, let me kind of reset myself and I'll see you right back. Alright guys, so this is the final look. It's pretty easy. I mean, it took me forever because I'm very chatty, and I hope you guys liked the look. It's pretty fast, quick, and easy, which I like because I'm kind of lazy. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I really had fun making this, so if I put this up, thank you for watching.